YouTube vinyl community, Weezer fans, random people on the internet. My name is Giggens. We're here today to talk about Weezer Seasons Summer, the second release, part 2 of 4 of their Seasons project for 2022. And if you watched my last video, you knew that I was pretty impressed by Spring, and I'm equally, probably more so impressed with the Summer album here, EP I guess you could say, but the cover is much more drastic on this one. Rivers is on fire. This EP is definitely the opposite reaction to what Spring is. Spring is definitely a happy, bouncy, acoustically driven album. This thing is straight up rock and roll guitars all over the place, big heavy rock riffs, some really good changes. It just shows them experimenting with the song structure a lot. And like I've said in the other video too, I've been a Weezer fan for 22 years at this point. Hearing them do different things is always really exciting, and this is definitely an example of that. This came out on June 21st of 2022. The song Records at number 30 in Canada. The Canada rock charts at number 30, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, anyways, it opens up with Lawn Chair. Rivers sings along with a violin accompaniment in the opening part there, and then it gets really heavy. And I love when Rivers says, "You're a punk ass." Such a good line. But real like commanding, demanding performance on this song. It perks your ears up, and you're like, "Whoa, what the heck is going on here?" It's a real heavy, like big, echoey, reverbed production, which lends itself really well to blending right into Records, the next track on here. Insanely catchy, instantly catchy song. Great guitars, super clean production. I love the drums on it. It's a total head bobber. When it was released, there was an app you can download where you can like literally spin with the app open and play the song at whatever RPM you were able to accomplish, which is a nice dizzying way to discover music. But it's a great song. You know, the chorus is great. I'm feeling Rihanna, feeling Lana, feeling Nirvana, so you can F off. Like, it's just such a classic like expression of loving music and digging what you're into and enjoying what you want to enjoy. There's nothing better than that. You know, he rhymes vinyl with Holy Bible, which I thought was a clever line. It's just a great presentation of loving music. And what's wrong with that? Blue Like Jazz, this song freaking rules. It's this heavy, almost menacing waltz time song. Really cool jammer with really good metal sort of palm muting playing in the beginning with the guitars. Super fun chorus, just a badass song overall. You know, mentioning how he can't play 16th notes and stuff. Like, it's just a really nerdy music song. Really dig that one. The Opposite of Me comes out of nowhere. You've got pretty heavy songs so far. The Opposite of Me sounds like a combination of a lot of their eras rolled up into one. I definitely get a lot of make-believe and everything will be alright in the end. But I definitely get a lot of Green Album feel on this one as well. Kind of mixing all that together to create something new. So I don't want to say they're relying on their past sound, but it definitely feels like they're influenced by their own sound of then and now to create something different. Definitely, I love the soloing at the end of this song as well, too. It's a cool little song. The drum production is great. The drums on this EP are probably my favorite. They're very upfront, which is super cool. What's the Good of Being Good is up next, and I like the Sousa-like intro, which is kind of random, but kind of a melancholic song, but the chorus really pays off, and the jamming at the end is great. I think that's a really cool song. Cuomoville, this song is great. I love the chords on this one because they're like, I feel like the chords look for the next chord with a purpose. I feel like there's a mission statement with the guitars on this song. It's definitely got this charging, pulsing, rhythmic feel that catapults you forward constantly, but it's also got a bit of nostalgia to it, and it just rocks out the entire time. It's a really warm song, but also rocks the whole way through. Digging it a lot. And then Thank You and Goodnight is an excellent closer and probably would have fit very well on Van Weezer. But the excellent guitar tones on this thing, Rivers sounds great vocally. Hearing them jam at the end, I think is fantastic. You know, Rivers kind of goes off for his own for a little bit vocally, and they all come back together again. It's just a cool way to end the EP. Here's the inside. Got the credits over there and the back cover. Everything looks exactly the same as Spring in terms of the aesthetic and the setup, except this time Rivers' sculpture is on fire. This one as well, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I gave it 8 out of 10 for Spring as well. And I'm feeling 8 out of 10 on this one as well. The Opposite of Me is a good song, and What's the Good of Being Good is a good song, but those are, for me, the two weaker ones on the album. But I mean, the rest of it's really solid. Thank You and Goodnight. I really like Records. Blue Light Jazz is a classic. There's some definitely great songs on these releases so far. I'm really enjoying what they're doing with EPs. It's so much fun. We're almost getting spoiled these days with how much music Weezer's putting out, especially in the last, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. I feel like we've gotten so much from them. After having a break in between 2010 to 14 with nothing, it seems like a lot has been happening since the White Album, and it's really, really great. So I'm happy to be here, happy to hear whatever they put out, and they're always going to put out something cool. So there you go. Weezer Seasons Summer, 8 out of 10 for me, Giggens, like it matters. Anyways, my name is Giggens. This is Weezer. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys thought about this thing in the comments below. Love to chat about Weezer with you guys, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. See ya.